Yes, hello, welcome back to .Storm Technology Report. Today we want to talk about scrap metal recycling in general and scrap recycling machinery. All machines shown in this video are from the Austrian manufacturer ATM Recycling Systems, a leading global supplier of metal recycling equipment. So thank you very much to ATM for giving us the opportunity to use their video material in order to explain all these processes. Here you can see our first screen to give you an idea and survey what kind of different machines can be used for metal recycling. The first machine group are cast breakers, used to break gearboxes, motor blocks or big valve cast components into smaller pieces. The second group are rail breakers. Train rails with a length of up to 120 meters can be broken into smaller pieces. The broken material coming from cast or rail breakers usually will be directly used for scrap smelting without any additional mechanical process step to reduce the dimension. The next group are cutting and shearing machines. These machines are able to process big quantities of middle size to light scrap. Examples are stamping scrap, metal sheets, but as well bigger pieces like small metal containers, tubes of lower diameters, small rails, or even complete cars. For light scrap, stamping scrap, long chips from machining, or other long but not very thick metal scrap, the preferred solution is a shredding machine. These machines are as well used for recycling of mixed materials composed of metal, plastics or others, like recycling of electrical cable. The material coming from cutting and shearing could be used directly for metal smelting, or as well, if required, an additional baling machine could be used. The baling machine shown here in this video is a car baling machine, which is the most common baling operation. But later on I will show you another video of a baling machine for industrial light scrap, for example from aluminium. You can see as well a briquetting press. These briquetting presses will be used for briquetting of metal chips. The briquetting will be ideal raw material for smelting processes. Without briquetting, metal chips usually cannot be used in smelting furnaces. Now let's have a closer look onto the different machine types. Cast iron breakers are available in different sizes for efficient processing of gear housing, engine blocks and other cast iron scrap. The shear movement of the serrated braking arm generates high braking power, producing optimal particle size for smelting. Unlike cutting processes, the braking process works with no tool wear. The rail breaker shown here was developed to process railway rails effectively and is available in two variants. The stationary breaker design allows processing of rails up to 100 meters in length. A magazine is used for feeding the rails into the breaker. There is as well a mobile version for use directly on rail tracks, fitted with a diesel power unit and loading rig. It can efficiently break rails of around 24 meters in length into short sections measuring 300 to 1000 millimeters. Scrap shears are the best choice for pre-compacting and cutting of metal plates and components, car body parts, and similar light to medium weight scrap. All compacting chamber wear plates are made of Hardox 450 up to Hardox 600 and guarantee highest quality and a long service life. Cutting cycles are optimized by linear transducer systems in the cylinders. The need for an elaborate foundation is avoided thanks to the monoblock construction. A centralized lubrication system, various clocking indicators and fault analysis guarantees simple maintenance. Comfortable operations with 2 joysticks and a multifunctional display in a soundproof air-conditioned cab make the scrap shear a workplace with the highest level of safety and productivity. Depending on the purpose of the shear, straight work blades are offered as well as work blades with special square or trapeze-shaped profiles in various material qualities. 2 separately controllable side cylinders make it possible to incline the lateral compressor up to 15 degrees in order to pre-compress bulky objects. The hydraulic oil flow technology regulates the required quantity of oil per cylinder, thereby minimizing the necessary drive power of the press. The 2-chamber hydraulic oil system guarantee the supply of filtered and cooled oil to the performance-controlled hydraulic pumps. The shredder is the preferred choice for swath treatment. The shredders are modularly configurable and tailored with cutting discs specially for the customer's requirement. For heavier workload, the surfaces can be covered with high-resistance Hardox wear blades, knives and screens with different geometrical forms in different materials. An innovative feature is a metal trap discharge opening. All lump parts are ejected during the shredding process to protect the tool and increase its lifetime. Additionally, a friction clutch protects the drive mechanism against overload. These types of machines are designed to resist extreme conditions on scrapyards. Shredders are often used in the pre-crushing of metal tires, e-waste or plastic. The cutting discs shred the input material into the longitudinal direction. With additional fitted transverse blades, the material is crushed to defined piece sizes. With special granulator blades and screen baskets, the shredder can also be used for fine crushing. For swath shredding at high throughput rates, special shredder designs are available. Depending on the material and bulk density, different blade geometries, for example rib hook or palletizing function, can be used. Briquetting presses are suitable for pressing and/or briquetting of all kinds of swath resulting from machining of steel, cast iron, stainless steel, aluminium, magnesium, brass, copper, bronze, titanium and others. Also special alloys in powder form, slag components, battery waste and grinding sludge from a wide variety of materials can be processed, as well as tire wire and mill scale. Compacted briquettes can be smelted more easily and safely compared to loose swath. Briquetting of grinding slurry allows the recovery fluids to be recovered ecologically. A lot of money can be saved by recovering cutting oil. The briquetting presses are available with 3 different filling variants to suit the material free flow properties. An inclined feeder or a 2-step feeder allow to process both grinding slurry and drilling swath. Wear reduction in the pressing box is minimized because a moving tool carriage balances relative motion during compression stage. More than 30% of the drive power can be saved due to an innovative hydraulic filling valve technology. No other construction principle diverts pressing forces as effectively as a 3 columns technology. Columns fitted with patented clamping nuts process millions of compacting cycles at full load. Different material feed variants can be fitted to best match each specific input material. Especially the briquetting machines is more and more used in the industry due to the necessity of recovering cutting oil or other process fluids from metal chips or grinding sludge. In many cases, the amortization time of a briquetting press can be less than 3 years. Okay, that was the last machine I wanted to show you. We have now reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to ATM Austria to let me use their video material. ATM has more than 80 years of experience in engineering and construction of metal recycling systems. Please write to our channel email if you'd like to get in touch with ATM Recycling Systems Austria. Thank you very much for your attention and for your likes and comments on this video.